our first lecture is over. Well, we didn't actually have a lecture. The lecturer broke us into breakout rooms and then came to us individually to give us feedback on our assessment that was due before Easter. So I got good feedback, that's good. I am in here with Eiley. Hi Eiley. Hi Eiley. She's watching the birds and licking her lips while she watches them, and now she's on my bed. I got this morning in the post, so they literally just charged. They're 2 batteries and they will go into my Xbox controller, because the Xbox controller has been using batteries like nobody's business, and I was like, batteries are expensive. So I bought these 2. It was a twin pack and they were I think like €12 or something including shipping on Amazon. It's almost 11:20, so I was waiting around for a long time for her to get to me in the class, and so I decided I'm going to edit this vlog from last week. I'm editing this vlog and I keep saying Opalex when I'm speaking about the shampoo that I used last week. It's Olaplex. O-L-A-P-L-E-X, not Opalex. Somebody's having a nap, living up to the name Catnap. Doesn't she just look so content? She's like, stop videoing me. I'm quite tired. I'm finished my second lecture now. It's 1:20. So my plan is that I had something to eat just as that lecture was starting. I probably finished eating around 20 to 1. The lecture had already started and I was munching away. And then I got myself an espresso, and literally just in my little espresso cup, and I drank that. So I had that ready and I drank that at about 10 to 1 o'clock-ish. I sipped it away. So that way I'm having it about a half an hour before, because I'm planning on going exercising at 1:30. So I'm going to change my t-shirt and into bottoms that I wear when I'm cycling. That means I'll be finished cycling. If I cycle for an hour, I'll be finished cycling at 2:30, which would give me 3/4 of an hour to have a shower, wash my hair before my next lecture at 3:15. It's 2:30. I'm in the sunroom, just turning on the TV, gonna do a little bit of stretching, and then I'm gonna go cycle. Ding! 22 kilometers, 0.03. I'm absolutely exhausted. And now I have to go quickly have a shower, because it's 2:30 and I have a class at 3:15. I have about a minute before my lecture begins and I need to go get my bottle of water. But I had my shower and I feel refreshed. I just used my Head and Shoulders because I forgot to bring the Olaplex with me. And I just tied it into a bun so that I'm not wearing a towel throughout my entire lecture. Seems like a good plan. Hopefully it is. I'm tired after cycling, but 22 km in an hour. I don't know, is that fast or slow? I really don't know. So somebody enlighten me. I'm just finished college and I'm absolutely freezing. It's probably because I got so hot when I was exercising that after my shower I'm now just really cold. This happens to me sometimes. So, oh, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Hello everybody. I'm finished college for the day. I finished about an hour ago, and then I was playing with Eiley for a while, and then I cooked my lunch. I literally just had an egg and some ham. They weren't green. Eggs and ham. So I found a ham in the fridge and it's open with a couple of days, and I thought probably shouldn't eat it. It's not the freshest, so I gave some to Ruby, but I also gave some to Eiley. And when I gave her the packet and she started eating it, and then I took it away and she went meow, and she's been meowing at me ever since. It's 20 to 1. I don't have college again until tomorrow, so at least I don't have any classes. I have work at 6:30, so I'll probably have my dinner around 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish. So since I just finished my lunch, I need to let that settle and then I can go cycle for a while. So maybe in about half an hour, 20 minutes, no, at about 1:30 I'll have my coffee, and then aim for like at 2 o'clock or 2:30 cycle. Sounds like nice. It was nice to cycle yesterday. I felt very tired after it, and then I felt freezing because my hair was wet. As you can see, I let it dry naturally. It's 2:05 and I'm having an espresso. It's like a digestif, although it's probably too far away from when I had my lunch to be a digestif. So I'm going to drink this. I am going to have it, and then I'm going to go exercise half an hour after I finish it. So I'll probably end up exercising closer to 3 than 2:30, but that's okay. I tied my hair up because it was annoying me. Eiley is out in her room. She's very funny. I cleaned out her tray and she was like rubbing against me and I couldn't. I was like, Eiley, I need to clean out your tray. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting her one of those brush things. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a piece of timber with an arc over it that's a big brush, and she can like rub herself against it. I saw one online for like €15 or something, so I'm going to look into one of those after my next payday. Hi everybody, it's 3:05. A bit later than I'd hoped, but hey, it's still early enough. If I exercise now for an hour, that'll be 4:05. But really, it'll probably be like 4:15 by the time I'm finished, because, you know, stretching. Makes sense. Okay, so let's go. Eiley. We found this old scratch and post, actually. This belonged to an older cat we had a few years ago that went missing. And so we had this scratch and post. Actually, it could be a long time that we have this scratch and post. But this piece was empty, so I filled it with one of her balls that makes noise, and I sewed it really badly, but it doesn't need to be sewed well. So she can play with it. You gonna play with it? Yep, like a queen. This hour, I cycled 23.02 kilometers. I'm exhausted. I didn't think I was doing that great at the beginning. My pace was kind of slow, but then I kind of started picking it up a bit, and I beat my personal best, which is good. I'm going to stretch out, and then I'm going to have a shower. It's just gone 4:20 so I'm after my dinner and I'm getting ready to log into work. I'm cold, so I put on a jumper. I was going to put on my zippy, but I find that a jumper is just warmer. I've got multiple Easter eggs still to go because I'm taking my time with them. Mini eggs. So yesterday, after I finished the egg itself, which took me like 4 days to eat, I took the box apart and I took out the little packet of mini eggs that came in the bottom. Except some poor crater somewhere isn't getting any mini eggs in their mini eggs Easter egg, because I got 2 packets in mine. Now I need to know if I can harness this good luck into my exams next month. I'm finished my first lecture and I'm so tired. It was only an hour long, but it took every fibre of my being to get up out of bed this morning. I actually was about this close to skipping the class, and then I thought, no, I'll probably miss something important. Like, the one class I miss will be the one where I miss something important. And then she basically was like, this is how I would like this kind of question answered in the exam. And I was like, oh snap, I would have missed something important. So I stayed. My next class is at 1:15, so I'm gonna go out to Eiley for a few minutes, and then at 1:15, because it's just gone 10, so I will have lunch probably around midday. I got distracted. This drawer, well actually this drawer, which contained underwear, so I'm not going to show you, it was really messy, and so I tidied it up, and then I had all these socks, and some of them were in this drawer and some of them were in this drawer, and they're all those big thick woolly Christmas socks. Not Christmas, but winter socks, and they were combined with, like, I have a couple of hair things and like gloves and stuff here in this drawer, and a Bible, as you do. And yeah, it just needed to be tidied. So there was other stuff in here that I took out and put in the attic, or I am putting in the attic, and I folded up all these big thick woolly socks. I went up to the attic with Eiley. She came with me because I opened the door and I was like, do you know what, you can come up, because yesterday she went up and she was fine. And I was looking for something that I had printed and it didn't print, so firstly, that's annoying. And then there's this box up there that's filled with old video games, and so I put a tweet out where I showed the box. And because I had to bend over to open the box, Eiley hopped up on my back and then put her paws up because I was under the window to stare at the window. And so I ended up in like this kind of crouched over position for like 5 minutes until she hopped down because I felt bad about moving. And then I heard a noise behind me and she was up on the copper cylinder looking out the other window. So, curious cat. I also found a dress in the attic. It's a denim dress that I got years and years ago. I bought it in pennies. I got it home when it was like a little tight, and then I remember putting it on one day and being like, oh my god, it fits me, look at this. And my mother was like, Sarah, there's a zip on the side. And I couldn't get the zip closed. So I tried it on today and it's actually a little bit too big on me. So I thought if I got like a light, very, very white t-shirt, even if it has a bad neck, I could cut the neck and wear it underneath it. And I tried it with some cotton white t-shirts that I have in my wardrobe, and they were the wrong shape and everything for it, but the sleeve wise, it didn't look too bad. So it's something I can consider. Lunch was nice. It was light. It was airy. It was popcorn. So I had my lunch earlier with, watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm just waiting. My lecture is going to begin in a few minutes. So before it does, I found this bag of ink cartridges in my drawer earlier. So I put one into my fountain pen and it's not working. So I'm going to leave it upside down in the fountain pen to see, because it's dried out. And then I'll try after class to see does it work. I'm finished college for the day. It is just gone 3 o'clock. It's 20 past 3 now. We finished before 3. I checked my pion and it works. I'm still going to leave it upside down overnight. Just I need to be very careful. Oh, that is a dark cloud coming in over the sky there. It looks like it's going to start raining, but it's very sunny here at the moment. I had a double espresso. It was nice. So I went out and I got that halfway between my classes, and now I need to just get dressed and I'm going to go out and exercise on the bike. I'm not going to push it though. I'm just going to do a nice light exercise on the bike. I just started cycling probably like 5 minutes ago. Well, yeah, 4.5 minutes ago. And I did my first sprint, so I'm still slightly out of breath. But I just saw the world's most stupid driver. So they were going up the road, and then they turned in our driveway to go back down the road. But they realised they'd have to cross the line of traffic to do that. So they kept going up the road, and then they obviously went around the roundabout and back down the road. Because there's a roundabout next to our house they could use. Why would they drive in here? 22.01 kilometres in 61 minutes. I wanted to hit that 22 mark before I stopped. Today was particularly hard. I don't know, is it because it's so warm in this room or what? But oh my goodness, that was difficult. Okay. Oh God. I need to stretch. And then I need to cool down a lot. You can't see me. It's so sunny.